Good day to the invigilator. We are from Group 25. In this video, we're gonna present about our group design project, which is face recognition class attendance system.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nabeel from EKT360. I shall present about introduction. We usually use attendance list or the QR code for the attendance system in our university. This system is commonly exploited by students, so it's not a good attendance system. Facial recognition is commonly used like China, which is facial recognition payment service. Our project is used to overcome the weakness of the old attendance system. This system will recognize student face and update their attendance, of course, based on the class time and date. The system also have web system which can be accessed in mobile or PC. The first problem of statement is the reliability accuracy of the data collected from the old attendance system. Students used to exploit the system, so the data that lecturer gather might not reflect the actual attendance status of student in class. Next, the old attendance system is slow to complete. Students usually take a long time to pass around the attendance list and filling it out. Last, the old attendance system also has real-time data management issue that data gathered by lecturer may take days to be inserted into system. The data may not always up to date. Our objective is to develop a face recognition system using LBPH algorithm. Our second objective is to develop a web-based system to manage class attendance. Project scope: we use Raspberry Pi 4 as hardware and a few software like OpenCV, MySQL, Apache, and more. The target group are students and lecturers for one class and admin. This project also have to under Wi-Fi coverage area as the system need to update database and host all the web page. There will be separate web interface for student, admin, and lecturer to access. That's all. I will pass to Luqman. Thank you.
Thanks Nabeel, I'm Luqman from RK53. I'll present about methodology. Our project have two phases. First, about image training. Second, about face recognition. First phase, the system will capture image when it detects a face. Then it will undergo face training, which convert picture into histogram. Histogram will be used in face recognition to compare detected face and picture that store in the system. Second phase, when a student face detected, their attendance will be updated in database and result will be shown in web page. Next is functionality list. In our project, we will provide web service for 3 different users which have their own function. Next, I'll present about design flow and process. In this project, we use unified modeling language to visualize design of the system. Use case diagram of our system is shown on the screen. As you can see, we have 3 target users, which is student, lecturer, and admin. They all access to the same function, which is login, logout. They also have their own different function in the web page after login. Here is the database design. In this project, we have created 9 tables. Admin table and condition table doesn't have relation as they are standalone. Student enroll into a course with the head of student course table, referring to student table and course table. Lecturer enroll into a course with the head of lecture course table, referring to lecture table and course table. The class table is used to indicate how many times class does the course have. This allows a 3-dimensional table like attendance to exist. Attendance table refers to student enrollment table and class table. This means that attendance table can have student attendance for a particular course for multiple times through the semester. Next is about flowchart of our project. First is about image training. At first, the program will prompt to enter student ID. This ID will be used to attach student matric number from database with the picture. 30 images will be taken and stored locally. Second flowchart is about face recognition. The system will capture image first and the image will undergo some pre-processing and the result will be compared with the image stored in the first stage. When match is found and similarity percentage is over 30%, the system will update student attendance in the database based on time and day of the system currently at. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks Luqman, I'm Chow and I'll present about result and discussion. The result of this project will be shown with the demo. Our project has 2 parts, with the first part is face recognition and the second part is the web system. For the face recognition, we have 3 important programs, which is data gather, which take 30 pictures, face train, which process the pictures, and face recognition, which detect a face and update the attendance table in the database. Due to time reason, I won't be taking pictures in this video. We will be using the pictures that are already taken before, as shown in the dataset folder. Here, we have 30 pictures of my face. So let's start with the face recognition. So we log in into my ID here and check for attendance. You see the day here and the present is 0. This the face haven't been detected for this course yet. So let's start. You see the percentage over 30%. means that the attendance will be updated. Let's check here. We refresh, and you see, and you change to 1, means that the face has been detected and the attendance has been taken. That's all for the first part. Here is our second part of our system, web system. So we have 3 users, student, lecturer. I will first show student. Login. After login, student can choose to check their attendance, register course, drop course. That's all for student. For lecturer, lecturer can check for student attendance based on the subject they teach, like this. Lecturer can also check for student list, like this, and lecturer can start the facial recognition from the button pressing here, and you start the face recognition. That's all from lecturer. For admin can modify the 3 main things of our project: student, lecturer, and course. So you can add student, you can delete student, you can add lecturer, you can delete lecturer, you can assign a course lecturer, like which lecturer teach which subject. By just hovering, you will list out the available subject and available lecturer. Add course, delete course, like this, delete if you just gone. Assign attendance list, assign the time of the class, like the course EKT360 IoT have which day you start the class, the start time and end time. This is used for face recognition. This one is update, finally is update attendance, where student enroll to a class and your admin already update the class time and date. Admin have to create the update to put everything inside to the attendance table, and so that the attendance can be recorded. That's all from our system. Discussion. We faced a few challenges in this project. First, insufficient face sample. Even though there's not enough face sample, but the system is still able to update attendance for different courses. Second, the web page can only use locally. This can be solved in future with port forwarding. Third, database design. The attendance table is 3D table with many-to-many relationship. We get help from internet and our SV to solve the problem. Contribution of the project. This project prevents students from skipping class. The system also protected at hard sabotage. The future improvement of this system is shown on the screen. We hope that this improvement can help the system to become more robust.
Thanks, Dan. Now about design consideration gonna be presented by me, ElRais. First, health consideration. Our project uses Raspberry Pi 4. It has safety certificate that proves being safe for human health. The 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band that used by board is commonly used frequency band. This frequency is 100 times lower than microwave often frequency, so it's not harmful. Also, it's certified by MCMC to be public used in Malaysia. The majority of our projects also built with software. As stated in OSHA, there is no standard to apply computer with low frequency electric field, and that proves this project is not harmful. Next, safety considerations. Our board is installed with plastic case to cover it. Users won't get injured or shocked while using the system. Also, as a feature to protect both users and the system, it is installed with a fan to keep it from overheating. Data stored in the Pi will be safe, locked, stored locally in the board. The user's data in the database is also encrypted with a password. For environment considerations. The project is small in size and compact. By using the system, we reduce the usage of paper, thus the system is environment friendly. Furthermore, the system draws only 5 volt and 2.5 milliamps DC power to operate. On idle conditions, the system will shut down to conserve electricity. Now, cultures and benefits to society. This improves time efficiency. Student attendance can be taken much faster than the old way, and that gives more time to focus in classes for both students and lecturers. Compared to RFID and fingerprint system, this one is cheaper to be implemented since it can be used with any camera. Also, the web interface has a simplistic design, which makes users to be more confident while using it. That's it for me. Now, next with Fahim.
Thanks, Reyes. I am Fahim from EKT360 and I'm gonna present about project management and costing. This is our Gantt chart. We take around 10 weeks to research and develop the project and 2 weeks to finalize everything. Next is our costing. The total costing is 499 ringgit and 50 cents. This is our team distribution. It consists of 3-part facial recognition database and web page. As the conclusion, our objective has been achieved as the system is successfully developed. We hope that the system can be implemented in our university soon so that the students won't skip their class anymore. Thank you.